Hey, what is going on, guys? Inferno LH here, and today I'm going to be talking about if whether or not Terraria 1.4.5 will be the final update for the game. I found some interesting information looking through the Terraria forums and just around on the internet regarding Terraria and future updates. But let's just not get too ahead of ourselves quite yet. They're still working on the 1.4.5 update. As I say here on the Terraria forums, on the state of the game for June, they mentioned that they're getting really close to 1.4.5 being done. They're wrapping it up. They say that the update is going to be out soon, which is great news. They don't have an exact release date quite yet. Maybe in the future they'll provide one. But if you want to see all the new content that's coming in the 1.4.5 update, I've made a couple videos on all the stuff coming, so if you want to see that, I'll leave the links to those videos in the description. But also in the forums, they say entering the final stretch, hopefully. Like, they're not sure if this is the final update or not. It seems like they kind of want it to be, but they also kind of want to make more updates for the game. So just looking around through the Terraria forums and on Twitter, I found multiple interesting things that could lead to like a future update that they're planning on doing or could be working on. As you can see here, this person posted on the forums, "Can't wait for crossplay to be a thing. I've always wanted to play with my friends, but they play on different consoles, so hopefully one day." This is something I've also wanted for a long time. And Reddit replies saying that they're working on it, just to have a lot of hurdles to overcome first. So I guess that there alone is proof that they're working on a future update. Don't know if there's going to be any other content updates or if they're just adding like crossplay updates like that. Here's a post that I found here on Twitter, or a thread, I guess. Tremor is asking here, "Are you guys done with adding new content? Is it still possible to add some decorative things?" And then Reddit says, "At this point, it's time to polish what we have done, which takes a while, and then put out an update." Talking about 1.4.5, I'd assume. And then this guy responds, "It's not a problem. There are still 100 more last updates to come." Reddit says, "I don't even know anymore." So they're really torn with adding new updates and moving on to like some other stuff that they plan on doing. And then we got this guy here. "How many sales does Terraria get yearly? Do the updates bring in more, or has it reached its maturity sales peak?" And Reddit responds, "After 12 years, the game still sells like hotcakes. There is so much demand, it makes it hard to move on." And as you can see here, still unsure if there's going to be more updates or if they're going to move on. I couldn't find the images for it, but there were many people adding like suggestions for Terraria, and there was one where Reddit responded saying how that could be a future 1.5 update or even 2.0 update. That he wasn't confirming that those would exist, but he's saying that it could be possible that those updates are coming out. So that all seems like a lot of hopeful information here. But then you come across something like this. He says, "Is it possible for you to add Shimmer boss variants? It would give so much replayability." And Reddit says, "It's a cool idea, but would be a lot of work. We are trying to wrap things up so we can start a new game." And it really seems like if there are future updates, don't hope for large content updates. They may add, like, from the looks of things, it'll seem like there might be future updates, but it's just going to be small content updates and quality of life stuff, probably. But that's all the stuff that I've found so far. If any of you have seen any other interesting things, please comment them down below. And I'd also like to hear your thoughts on this. Like, it seems kind of mixed. Reddit seems like he wants to add further updates to Terraria, but he also wants to move on. If they don't add any future updates to Terraria, or when they do reach the future updates, they plan on making a new game, which is pretty interesting. Could be Terraria 2, or could be something completely different. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy or find any of this useful, could you please like and subscribe to my channel? As over 90% of people who do watch my videos are not subscribed, so I would really appreciate it. I will also leave the link to my Discord server in the description of this video if you want to go ahead and join that. But anyways, that is going to be it, and Goodbye.